Let's talk about the future of your job. Because AI isn't a distant threat. It's here, and it's changing everything. The big question, who's more at risk, the fresh-faced intern or the seasoned executive? Entry-level jobs, once the starting point for every career, are now prime targets for automation. But don't get too comfortable, veterans. AI is learning to outthink, out-analyze, and even out-strategize the most experienced among us. So, who's really in the crosshairs? The newbie or the boss? The answer could reshape our entire society. The AI revolution isn't coming. It's already here, woven into the fabric of our daily work lives in ways that are both subtle and profound. You might not notice it at first glance, but look closer. It's in the chatbots that answer your questions, the smart spreadsheets that predict your next move, and the digital assistants that schedule your meetings before you even ask. AI is no longer a futuristic concept reserved for science fiction or tech giants. It's quietly reshaping the way we work, communicate, and solve problems right now in real time. In the legal world, for example, software powered by AI can draft complex legal documents in a matter of minutes, tasks that once took hours or even days of painstaking human effort. Lawyers and paralegals now find themselves working alongside these digital tools, reviewing, editing, and refining what the algorithms produce. This isn't just about speed, it's about freeing up human minds for more strategic, creative, and nuanced work. But let's be clear, AI isn't sweeping in to replace entire jobs overnight. Instead, it's zeroing in on the most repetitive, predictable, and automatable tasks first. On factory floors, robots now handle the heavy lifting and monotonous assembly, while in offices, software bots process invoices, sort emails, and manage data entry. The tedious, time-consuming parts of our jobs are being handed off to machines, allowing us to focus on what humans do best: problem-solving, empathy, and innovation. In customer service, AI-powered chatbots are now the first line of defense, handling the majority of routine inquiries and support tickets. They work around the clock, never needing a coffee break, and can resolve issues in seconds. Human agents step in only when the questions get complicated or require a personal touch, making their roles more specialized and, in many cases, more rewarding. In the fast-paced world of finance, algorithms are executing trades at lightning speed, analyzing market trends, and making split-second decisions that no human could match. Financial analysts now rely on these tools to sift through mountains of data, spot patterns, and make more informed recommendations. The result? A new breed of finance professional who partners with AI to gain a competitive edge. Even the creative fields, once thought to be immune, are feeling the impact. AI can now generate stunning images, write compelling ad copy, and even compose original music. Designers, writers, and musicians are learning to collaborate with these tools, using them to spark inspiration, streamline workflows, and push the boundaries of what's possible. The creative process is evolving, blending human intuition with machine intelligence. The result of all this rapid change? Jobs aren't simply disappearing, they're evolving. Roles are being redefined, responsibilities are shifting, and new opportunities are emerging for those willing to adapt. The workplace is becoming more dynamic, demanding a new level of flexibility and a willingness to learn on the fly. The most valuable skill in this new era isn't just technical know-how, it's the ability to manage and collaborate with AI. Employees are being trained to work alongside intelligent systems, leveraging their strengths while compensating for their weaknesses. Some traditional roles will fade away, but many more will be transformed, requiring a blend of human judgment and digital fluency. Entirely new careers are being invented as we speak. AI ethicists, prompt engineers, data trainers, and digital transformation specialists. Schools and companies are racing to teach the skills needed for these jobs, and those who embrace lifelong learning will find themselves in high demand. The future workforce will be defined by its ability to adapt, innovate, and create new value in partnership with technology. The jobs of tomorrow may not even exist yet, but the seeds are being planted today. Navigating this shift is a bit like changing a tire on a moving car, messy, stressful, and sometimes chaotic. But it's also exhilarating, full of possibility, and absolutely necessary. If you're not learning, adapting, and growing, you risk being left behind in a world that won't wait. The future belongs to those who can keep up, those who see change not as a threat, but as an opportunity to reinvent themselves and the world around them. For Gen Z, the traditional career ladder is missing its first rung. The grunt work that once taught young professionals the ropes, data entry, basic reports, scheduling, is now AI's favorite snack. AI can summarize reports, analyze data, and draft emails faster and better than any entry-level hire. This creates a paradox. Companies want experience, but the jobs that build it are disappearing. Without foundational roles, young workers risk being stuck in a cycle of underqualification and gig work. The result? A generation struggling to gain traction in their careers. The kids are not all right. Experience used to be the ultimate job security, but AI is changing the rules. Senior professionals rely on intuition and pattern recognition. Skills AI now matches at scale. AI can analyze global data, recommend strategies, and automate team tasks, leaving less for managers to manage. The role of a leader is shifting. It's now about integrating technology and coaching human-AI collaboration. If you're not evolving, your expertise can quickly become obsolete. Deep knowledge in old systems is no longer a shield, it's a weight. Only those willing to adapt will stay afloat. Experience matters, but only if you keep learning. So, who's safest, young or old? Turns out, it's neither. The real dividing line is adaptability. The most vulnerable worker isn't the youngest or oldest, but the most rigid. A young coder who refuses to learn new tools is as at risk as a senior manager who ignores AI. The new currency is your rate of learning, not your years of experience. Those who embrace change and stay curious will thrive. The future belongs to the perpetual learners, not the know-it-alls. It's not about what you know, but how fast you can learn what you don't. Adaptation isn't just a buzzword, it's your survival strategy. In today's rapidly changing world, the ability to adapt is what separates those who thrive from those who fall behind. The workplace is evolving at a pace we've never seen before, driven by new technologies, shifting expectations, and global competition. If you want to not just survive, but truly succeed, you need to make adaptation your mindset, not just a reaction to change. Start by using AI in your daily work. Don't be afraid to experiment. Try out new tools, play with different features, and see how AI can make your tasks easier or more efficient. The more you interact with these technologies, the more comfortable and confident you'll become. Learn its strengths, but also pay attention to its limitations. Understanding both will help you use AI as a powerful ally, rather than seeing it as a threat. Integrate AI into your workflow, no matter your role. If you're a writer, use AI to spark new ideas or overcome creative blocks. Managers can leverage digital assistants for scheduling, project planning, and even team communication. Salespeople can analyze customer data and trends with AI dashboards, making smarter decisions faster. The key is to find ways AI can support your unique responsibilities, freeing up your time for higher-level thinking. Think of AI as a super-fast intern, eager to help, but still in need of your guidance and critical thinking. It can process information at lightning speed, but it lacks the judgment, context, and creativity that only you can provide. Your role is to direct, supervise, and refine its output, ensuring that the results align with your goals and standards. Focus on developing the skills that AI can't replicate: creativity, emotional intelligence, and complex communication. These are the abilities that set you apart in a world where machines handle routine tasks. Collaborate with others, lead brainstorming sessions, and build strong relationships. Your ability to connect, empathize, and innovate will always be in demand. These so-called soft skills are now your competitive edge. They're not just nice to have, they're essential for navigating uncertainty, inspiring teams, and driving progress. The more you invest in these skills, the more valuable you become to any organization. Commit to lifelong learning. Careers today are a series of sprints, not a single marathon. The pace of change means you'll need to reinvent yourself multiple times over the course of your working life. Embrace this reality and see every new challenge as an opportunity to grow. Upskill constantly, whether through online courses, workshops, or self-study. Make learning a habit, not a chore. Seek out new knowledge, stay curious about emerging trends, and don't hesitate to step outside your comfort zone. The more you learn, the more adaptable and resilient you become. The future belongs to those who never stop learning. Stay curious, stay sharp, and remember, your willingness to adapt is your greatest asset in a world that never stands still. Let's flip the script. AI isn't your enemy, it's your ultimate collaborator. For years, headlines have warned us about robots taking over our jobs, painting a picture of a future where humans are left behind. But the reality is far more exciting and hopeful. AI is not here to replace you, but to work alongside you, amplifying your strengths and helping you achieve more than ever before. Imagine having a partner who never gets tired, who can process mountains of data in seconds, and who's always ready to offer insights you might have missed. That's what AI brings to the table. The best teams are those that blend human intuition with AI's analytical power. When people and machines join forces, they create a synergy that's greater than the sum of its parts. Human creativity, empathy, and judgment combine with AI's speed, accuracy, and ability to spot patterns in complex data. This partnership unlocks new levels of productivity and innovation, allowing teams to solve problems that once seemed impossible. Think of the centaur model. where human plus AI beats either alone. In this approach, you're not just using AI as a tool, but as a true teammate. You bring your experience, instincts, and big-picture thinking, while AI handles the heavy lifting of data analysis and repetitive tasks. Together, you make smarter decisions, faster. In medicine, for example, AI analyzes vast amounts of patient data, flagging potential issues and suggesting diagnoses, while doctors focus on what they do best, caring for patients, making complex decisions, and providing a human touch that technology can't replicate. This collaboration leads to better outcomes for everyone. In science, AI accelerates discovery by sifting through research, running simulations, and identifying patterns that would take humans years to uncover. Researchers can then focus on asking the right questions and designing experiments, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. In design, AI expands creative possibilities by generating new ideas, suggesting color palettes, or even creating entire drafts for review. Designers are free to focus on refining concepts and adding their unique vision, rather than getting bogged down in repetitive tasks. AI handles the tedious parts, like sorting data, scheduling, or automating routine processes, freeing you to focus on strategy, creativity, and building genuine human connections. This shift means you spend less time on busy work and more time on what truly matters. Your job shifts from doing to directing, from routine to meaningful. You become the orchestrator, guiding AI tools to achieve your goals, making high-level decisions, and bringing your unique perspective to every project. The future of work is more human, not less, if you embrace the partnership. By working with AI, you can focus on empathy, creativity, and collaboration, while technology takes care of the rest. It's about making your work more fulfilling and impactful. So make AI your coworker, not your competitor. Welcome this new era of collaboration, and you'll find that AI isn't here to take your job. It's here to help you do your best work yet. Personal adaptation is crucial, but we can't leave this transition to individuals and corporations alone. Governments must overhaul education, teach critical thinking, creativity, and digital literacy, not just memorization. Adult retraining and lifelong learning need to be accessible and affordable. Social safety nets must be strengthened, job displacement is inevitable, and support systems are essential. Policies like universal basic income and portable benefits are now practical, not radical. Regulation is needed to address data privacy, algorithmic bias, and AI accountability. The stakes are high. If leaders don't act, the consequences will be severe. It's time for bold, forward-thinking action. So is your job doomed? Not likely, but it is changing. The rise of AI isn't an apocalypse, it's a transformation we can shape. The real divide is between the adaptable and the rigid, the curious and the complacent. Your value will be defined by your willingness to learn and your uniquely human skills. Yes, there will be challenges and anxiety, but also the chance for more creative, meaningful work. Let AI take the boring parts. Focus on what only you can do. The future is uncertain, but it's not written yet. Let's make it a good one.